Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hello, M0. Hi. Hello, Lankuri. Hello, HQ Gamer. Hello, something stochastic, of course. I am indeed alive. Correct. Hello, Eric. And hello, Nightmind. Hi. Oh, I've started right as you're leaving the house. I'm sorry. Life unfortunately decided to get in the way today. And also, hi, Tayu. Hi. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all good. Is it International Women's Day today? Oops. Happy International Women's Day. I did not realise. I have been dealing with things, including paperwork. Very cool. We love paperwork. Paperwork is always my favourite thing to do. So, yeah, how are we all doing? I'm not gonna lie. I had intended to be streaming literally all day today, like an entire 8 hours or something. Life happened. You know, it happens sometimes. Life gets in the way of streaming. You're alone on the peer review board. Yeah, where is everybody? We need more peer review notices. Where is everybody? But yeah, life got in the way. So unfortunately, it looks like I'll only be streaming for a few hours, probably. I'm not sure exactly how long, but you know, I'll go as long as I can. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. You're good, pretty good, tired. But what else is new? Relatable. Big mood. I'm so tired. I'm so tired today. And I don't know. I've just had one of those days where everything's going wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought I had enough space on my hard drive to, to like, function today. And then I looked and then I was like, oh, I've only got like 6 GB left and that is not enough for an 8 hour VOD. So then I tried to like quickly edit some stuff down and upload it onto YouTube. And then I accidentally deleted the VODs while they were uploading to try and make space to get ready for this stream. So yeah, it's been one of those days. I'm technologically incompetent, but what else is new? Okay, so we have a suffering backlog of 5 from the previous week. So I'm thinking, shall we just jump straight into doing a challenge? Because what could possibly go wrong? Let's see. We've got the wheel. Perfect. Is this going to work? Is it in the right place? Yes. Excellent. Perfect. Straight into a challenge. Hello, Mitson. Hello. How are you? I hope you're good. Welcome in. Okay, we are spinning the wheel of misfortune to try and get my suffering backlog down. Because I need to clear that backlog before the end of the stream. So, let's do our first suffering challenge. Just instant suffering straight away. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Spin. What are we gonna get? I hope it's nothing too difficult. I'm not functional enough to do anything too difficult yet. Do a quick psychology analysis of a game of your choice. And this was submitted by Jay Hanlon. Thank you, Jay Hanlon. Okie dokie. So you have nothing left to manifest, yes. You got what you wanted. Okay, so a quick psychology analysis of a game of my choice. So the only issue with this is that I don't really play games. So the choice is basically like games that I've played when I was younger. So like Pokemon, Animal Crossing. Um, we played a bit of No Man's Sky on stream, didn't we? But that doesn't really lend itself super easily to psychology analysis. Steins Gate, that is very true. Also, hi Mad Gab, I hope you're good. Steins Gate would be an easy one. Should we do that? Should we go with Steins Gate? Okay. We can do that. Let's see. Let me put away this. Actually, no, let's keep up the spinny thing. How can I do this? I will get a Word document again, I think. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Let's see. Let's close that. And let's go and find our Word document. I can't write. I'm struggling. Neopets. Classic. So I never actually played Neopets. I was like a Club Penguin person. Make of that what you will. And then also there was this like, okay, did anyone else like, was anyone else like existing during the like bulletin board forum era? Because I did exist during that era, and I was obsessed with this like game where you could collect dragons. I think it was literally just called Dragon Cave or something. But yeah, I was obsessed with it. You could collect all sorts of different kinds of dragons, and then like it was dependent on people on the forums like clicking on the dragon to like warm it up and hatch it, and then they had to pet it by clicking it to make it level up. That was it. That was the whole that was literally the whole mechanic, was just viewing and clicking on an egg. And you had to get the right ratio of like views to clicks. So like you had to put the dragon eggs in different places. So like if you had one that like needed a high view, like a lot of views and not many clicks, then you had to put it like in your forum signature. So everyone would see it but nobody would really click on it. Or if you wanted it, if it needed like a balanced ratio of views and clicks, you had to just direct message it. They already had ratio, so true. So true. Psychology analysis of this dragon game, I can't do that. There was no game mechanics to analyze. There's nothing there. Let's see. That name reminds me, Mitson reminds me of the chronically British English learning program I watched as a kid, where Jack held up a frog and asked, "Is this medicine?" And I was like, who the heck is medicine? Random memory unlocked. What? What? Is this a thing? Is this a thing? I had to, okay, when I was doing German, I had to watch this, I don't think it was like specifically to help people learn German, but it was like a kids program. And it was like a talking bread. And what was his name? He was like a really grumpy loaf of bread. And I don't really have any memory of what actually happened in this show. It was just the bread was grumpy. Burned, yes! It was burnt das Brot, of course! Oh my gosh, classic. And I remember I went on a school trip to Germany, and like we found Burnt Das Brot on the TV, and we were all like, "Oh my god, it's real! The bread is real!" It was incredible. So nice. Certified hood classic. Yes. Oh, it was really something, wasn't it? It was really something. No way I became British now. Welcome to the club. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see. We want to do this. There we go. I hope this is the right size. Close enough. Let's bring that down. Let me just write something here so I know where the test. Okay, that's roughly how big it is. Cool, got it. Let's do that. That looks about right. Right, I'm covering you all up again. I'm sorry. Okay, so what's the thing again? Oh yeah, so quick psychology analysis of a game of your choice. Okay, so let's do Steins Gate. Ooh. What are we interested in specifically about Steins Gate? What would be interesting to analyze? What comes to off the top of my head, like I think the obvious one is like the what is it? You know, like Rintaro's thing, his like 8th grader syndrome about being a mad scientist. There's that. There is the fact that he believes those are conspiracy theories, which is something I know a lot about, so I could probably do that quite easily. And then there is, I guess there's oh, what's her name? The girl, the cute girl, the girl that goes that one. Every character is good to analyze. This is so true. Mayuri, that's the one. Yeah, her. Like, why is she like that? There's lots of angles to go, but I think I'm leaning towards the conspiracy theories. Okay. Just because that's what I know. Why does Rintaro believe conspiracy theories? Okay, it could be paranoia. And yes, that is kind of like That seems like the obvious thing, right? Maybe he's just paranoid that everybody's out to get him. That could be it. However, I think there's a few different angles. I think part of it is just like, so when we're talking about conspiracy theories, we say that there's three main reasons why people believe them. So the first reason is what we call existential. So people feel some kind of existential threat in the sense that they feel threatened by something that's happening in their environment. Okay? So in this case, the existential threat would be coming from the organization or whatever he calls it that are like out to get him. But sometimes that is a manifestation of some other kind of existential threat. It could just be like a fear of death, or it could be some kind of like, I don't know, if there's different social groups that are competing for the same resources. So for example, I guess the common one is like, you know, immigrants. They're often the kind of stereotypical example of this. It's like the immigrants are coming in and taking our jobs. That can be an existential threat because you can feel like, well, how am I gonna, if I can't find a job, how am I gonna feed my family? So existential threat is a kind of like broad, all-encompassing feeling that like your existence is at risk. There's something happening in your environment that is putting yourself at risk of not being able to sustain your lifestyle or potentially not being able to sustain your place in society. Sometimes that is where the existential threat comes from too. How can I summarize that? Negative impact on safety, resources, or social standing, such as power. Okay, so the second reason that people can believe conspiracy theories is they have a epistemic need to understand the world around them. So that literally just means that stuff is happening in the world and we don't really understand it, okay? And they want to find some kind of narrative that explains why all of these things are happening. So explanation, epistemic motive. Why, wait. Explanation for why things are happening. And the third kind of group of reasons is social. So social motives. So if you're thinking about the way that we live our lives, we live in a society. We live in a society. And that means that there's lots of people around us. There's also lots of groups in the society. And then the society in itself is a system, right? And we kind of think of ourselves in terms of where everybody else is. So what do I mean by that? Say, for example, there's me. And then all of you form my social network, right? That is an example of the kind clip of we live in a society. Yes. But yeah, so everybody's in a social network. We need a we live in a society jar. Maybe I should add that as a thing on the bot, is that yeah, you can like add to the number of times that we live in a society. I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, we live in social networks, and because of that, we kind of need to understand where we are. And in order to understand, you know, the kind of product of understanding where we are is that we try and maintain where we are if we're in a decent position, and we kind of try to improve our position if we're not in a not so good one. But it also means that we have we're social creatures and we have needs in relation to that. So, for example, a big contributor towards poor well-being in Western societies is loneliness, or not having people to rely on socially, not having anyone to talk to about how you're feeling. And conspiracy theories can kind of address that too. So you can probably tell implicitly conspiracy theories are normally related to existential threat, because pretty much every conspiracy theory says that you are threatened somehow, right? In terms of the epistemic motives, it gives you a pretty obvious answer to why that threat is happening. Those two things are kind of like intuitive. In terms of social, there's kind of two parts of it. So first of all, on the group level, it helps to explain why some groups are better off in society than others, because it's kind of saying, look, there's that group of people, be it, I don't know, elites, or be it, I don't know, literally anybody. Normally it's some kind of elites. Like, normally conspiracy theories are about, you know, there's some kind of powerful group of people doing something behind the scenes. So the elites are off doing their thing, and they're making everything worse for us, and that explains why we are worse off. So at the group level, it's kind of like, it helps to justify where you are in the social hierarchy. Hi Rainwater, how are you? I hope you're good, And then, the second thing is that conspiracy theories, believe it or not, actually provide a pretty good sense of community, because it provides a shared belief to bring together people and talk to them and relate to them and build up a social network. So that's why you will often see, for example, if somebody's starting to believe conspiracy theories, they might go and find a Facebook group or something like that that is all centered around these conspiracy theories, and then they start making friends, and then they start to get pulled deeper into that conspiracy theory belief, and it kind of snowballs from there. So individual, it gives a sense of community. Like a less organised cult, exactly. You're good, just checking in. Thank you for checking in. Thank you, it means a lot. So, in terms of these three reasons, these are like the kind of social psychological reasons why people could believe in conspiracy theories. Paranoia can also play a role, but that would be more the realm of like clinical psychology, so I can't really comment on it too much. Actually, mental health problems in general, and also, you know, kind of just poor life conditions, like, you know, not having a job, that can play into it too. Normally, at least in the social psychology literature, that all kind of comes under existential threat, because if you're having mental health problems, then chances are you're in a bit of a rubbish situation, and that's where the threat is coming from. So, how does all of this apply to Rintaro? So, Rintaro. So, Rintaro very clearly has existential threat in the form of thinking that the organization or whatever it is are coming after him, okay? So there we go. I can't write and talk at the same time, I'm not competent. But also, that kind of gets exasperated by the time stuff going on. Because that's really difficult to comprehend, right? I would not be able to comprehend it if I was in his situation. So that in itself probably feels like an existential threat, because there's a threat to his sanity. He feels like that everything around him is not making any sense, and he doesn't get what's going on, and everyone's being like, bro, like, you're crazy. What are you talking about? He's starting to question his own sense of reality, and that is such a deep-rooted existential threat that I'm really not surprised that he starts to double down on the conspiracy theories. Okay. Let's scroll down a bit. Okay, that'll do. Okay, and then epistemic. Epistemic kind of, you know, goes to what I've already said, which is that he just wants an explanation for what's happening. He just wants to understand what's going on, and a conspiracy theory conveniently helps to explain all of the weird things that he notices in the world. And then finally, the social motives. So we kind of get the impression that Rintaro, at least before Steins Gate, was a bit of a loner. He's not had many friends. But the conspiracy theory that he has latched onto about the organisation helps him to build up his quote-unquote lab. And, you know, they don't necessarily all believe it, but they play along with it. They all have this kind of shared narrative that they're operating under the assumption of. And that in itself is providing a community. But it also helps him to explain why his life maybe hasn't gone in the way that he expected. Because he can say, well, I as an individual and also, me as my lab group, we're being oppressed by this malevolent entity called the organization. And that's why we haven't got any money for our lab. That's why we're stuck, operating out of a kind of rundown area above a shop. So it helps to explain his situation. Building his lab community explains their rundown conditions. I don't think that's the way that is the best way to describe it, but yeah, that's what I'm going with. So, hang on, let me bring this down. I'm going to take paranoia off because I don't know enough about that. There's 3 reasons why people believe conspiracy theories. So, that, in short, is my brief analysis of why Rentaro from Steins Gate believes in conspiracy theories. I hope this has been mildly interesting. It's very difficult to do that off the top of my head. That was actually really, really difficult. But if this is interesting, I could probably make like a full actual video about it. But yeah, if you ever see somebody in real life that are starting to go down the conspiracy theories rabbit hole, like, hopefully you now kind of have a vague understanding of why it happens and how it turns into a loop, like a self-perpetuating cycle. Epistemic meaning the way you perceive the world and stuff, right? Yes, that's exactly it. It's one of those words that keeps tripping me up. Honestly, same. There's the worst one for me is like ontological and the other one. But it's like not like something about knowledge and then like knowledge about how we create knowledge or something like that. There's like 2 philosophical terms that are very, very I don't even think they're similar. Like the concepts are kind of similar, but they are distinct. But I really, really struggle with the difference between them. I can't do it. 11 out of 10, extremely informative. I'm glad that it was mildly interesting. And I'm also, yeah, I hope it was also mildly entertaining. It was great. No worries. Thank you. I'm glad. But yeah, if people are interested, I can actually probably make a full-length YouTube video about this. Okay, let's put that away now. Ontology is about existence, and I don't know what the other thing is. Yeah, I don't know either. I get them mixed up so badly. Maybe it's epistemic, actually. Or, I don't even know. It might be epistemic. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any philosophy training. I've just tried to pick things up as I went along and failed at it. Epistemology. I think it might be. I think it might be epistemology and ontology that I always get mixed up. Even though if I'm talking about epistemic motives, I know exactly what that means. But the second that they turn into, like, nouns, I'm like, what? Words hard, mouth confused. Exactly. You know what's up. Okay. I have done a challenge. The suffering backlog is now on 4. Should we roll again? Let's roll again. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we could do some more. Let's do some more. Okay. Let's hide that one. Right. What are we gonna get? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Wheel of Misfortune! Let's go. What's it gonna be? I'm nervous. Short song cover of Chat's choice. Oh dear. Okay. Any suggestions? Bling bang bang born. What? I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? Wait. I will need to probably just Google these. Any suggestions? Is this one of those? Oh, it's a Creepy Nuts song. Okay, yeah, I haven't heard that yet. Actually, it keeps cropping up in my suggested on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I should listen to that, and then I forget. I keep forgetting. Oh wait, is it in? Oh, oh, it's an Annie song. I didn't know that. I can't do this. I've never heard the song. I've never heard the song. Also, isn't it? I'm assuming it's in Japanese. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm familiar with Creepy Nuts and not this song. That's both living under a rock and extremely based. Yeah, see, I really liked the soundtrack from Call of the Night. So I have listened to everything that came out up until Call of the Night came out, and then never ended up listening to their new releases because yeah, yeah, yeah. Dancing cat meme? What? There's a dancing cat meme? Dancing cat meme. There's so many dancing cats. Do you mean the one with the little hat? If like okay, the general rule is that if something is like if something is if something went viral on TikTok, I probably don't know it. That's the rule to go by. Because I don't have TikTok and I'm not a child. I'm not a child. I'm not a child. I'm not young. I'm not super young. I'm not super young. I don't have TikTok. Some of my friends keep telling me to get it, and I'm like, I feel like that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. Chippy chippy chapper chapper. We aren't getting anywhere with memes. Yeah, the memes. I'm not great at. What? Chippy chippy chapper chapper. I think I've heard of that one. That's the weird little the cat, right? Does that even have lyrics? Oh wait, is it in Spanish? Can we please, can we not have foreign language songs? Can we just have English? I'm horrendously monolingual. In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. That one I could do, I think. Well, I couldn't do it I couldn't do it well. I couldn't do it well, but I can at least read the lyrics. Also, I know it from was that the one that was on a I think that was the one that was on an old advert here in the UK. I always say here in the UK. I think that one was on an advert in the UK a while, like years ago, and it was very. I'm gonna find it. Wait, I think it was this one. The Cadbury Gorilla advert. 2007. Okay, let's pause this. I'm about to show you some British culture, I think. Let's see. That doesn't work. Wait. Maybe more like this? Yes. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. Does anyone know this? This is from 2007. This is a real throwback moment for me. It's a gorilla. It's a monkey. This is peak British culture. Just got home from school. What are we watching? We're watching peak British culture. It was a chocolate advert. Explain. Nobody can explain. It's just so weird. It's so random. Rejecting modernity. Exactly. You know what's up. Is this the gorillas? I mean, technically not wrong. Technically not wrong. Technically not wrong. It is peak British culture. Okay. Let's do... We can do Phil Collins. I think I can do Phil Collins. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm so like spun out. I've forgotten how to do things. Right, let's find a cringe. Oh, how about Feel Good Inc. or Clinty? Oh, I love. Okay, I do love gorillas. I do love gorillas. Okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna run a poll. Right. Which song? I think. Okay, wait. What were the choices? I've already forgotten. Phil Collins. You know what I mean. Phil. Oh, I can't spell. I can't spell. Oh my lord. This is so. Oh, this. I'm struggling. Okay, there we go. There you go. I can do it. Okay. We got this. I'm sorry, I'm so out of it today. I'm so out of it. Clint Eastwood? Oh no. It's because it's got the rap in it, isn't it? Oh. You're all so predictable. Clint Eastwood sweep. Yeah, it's kind of looking like that way. Oh gosh. Okay. Yes, we love democracy. This is a very democratic chat. Thank you very much. They both have rap. Oh yeah, I always forget that Feel Good Inc. has rap in it though. I always forget. I feel like the Clint Eastwood one is more impactful, whereas the Feel Good Inc. it's like, you remember the bass line more than anything else. Let's see. I wanted Feel Good Inc. because the rap is so much filthier. I always forget it exists. I can't believe it. Okay, we're doing Clint Eastwood. I would like to apologise in advance for the absolute whatever this is gonna be. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me find a beautiful cringe lyric video. Let's see. Actually, no, let's find... Yeah, no, let's do that. Oh, that was loud. I need to do that. You gotta bear with me, because this might be really, really bad. But no, it will be. Okay. I can sing 2D's part. I mean, I can try. I'm terrible at singing, though. Laughing gas these hazmats. Something. Oh, yeah! That is... Yeah, exactly. Okay. This is gonna go really bad. I can already tell. So I apologise for what you're about to hear. But, you know, you want it. And what can I say? I'm here to embarrass myself on the internet. Okay. Also, can we get an F in the chat for Husbando Mod, who's going to have to hear this in real life as well? It's really not going to go hard. It's going to be awful. Okay, right. Let's try it. Let's do this. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless, but not for long. The future It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no age. Now, I couldn't be there. Now, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare, intangible. But you didn't think so I command you to. Panoramic view, look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose, all your different crews, chicks and dudes, who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture this, you... Oh wait, I got it wrong. Mystical? Maybe. Spiritual hero who appears on you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those who the definition of what life is. Priceless to you. I can't do it. Among knowing. I can't. Oh, I tried. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. The essence, the basics, without did you make it? Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't. That's a fallacy. I'm them. I'm every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes. I see destruction and demise, corruption in the skies. From this fucking enterprise, now I'm sucked into your lies through Russell, not his muscles, but percussion he provides. Here's a guide. You can see me now. Oh, I've lost it so bad. Round with Russ and be a mentor. Just a few rhymes so motherfuckers remember. Well, brought all this. Oh, I can't. It's too hard when I can't see the lyrics that are coming. No squealing and remember that it's all in your head. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future is coming on, it's coming on. I've given up. His future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, Okay, yeah, no, that's enough of that now. Let's stop now. Well, that was something. That was certainly an attempt. This is what peak performance looks like. Exactly. 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 Can I cover the instrumental too? No. What on earth? This might be your best cover yet. Yeah, I didn't sing half of the song. I just gave up halfway through each of the verses. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, right. Okay, I've got 2 sufferings left. It is, what time is it? It's 3 here. It's 3 o'clock UTC, which means I need to get some work done. Better than the Nightcore incident. Yeah, we don't talk about the Nightcore incident. We don't talk about it. Okay. We don't talk about the Nightcore incident. We don't talk about the Nightcore incident. Okay, I need to get some work done. So, shall we do 40... Oh yes, the Nightcore incident. The Nightcore incident. Shall we get some work done? Should we get some work done? I think we should. I think it's time to get some work done. I'll do 45-minute Pomodoro. Yeah, that's that. I've disrupted Husbando mod for long enough now, I think. So yeah, let's get some work done. We will work for 45 minutes. Let me turn the music back on. There we go. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Yes. So I'll start the timer for 45 minutes and then we will come back and do more suffering, I guess. Let's see how much of this results section I can write up in that time. Get that work done, ma'am. Oh, wait, what? Go. Get that work done, go. I mean, lady, ma'am. Yes. All of the above. Okay. Let's do 45 minutes and then, yeah, I will see you then. I'll see you in 45 minutes. Let's work. We can do it. Good luck, everybody. If you're not working, you know, you can just vibe. That's fine too. Rest is equally important for productivity. Okay. See you in 45. Bye. Thank you. Hello. The time is up. The time is up. Let me, there we go. Let's do that. Okay, the break timer is on. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're all having a conversation. Oh, Miguel and Fi, you're both learning Japanese. That's so cool. That's so cool. Language learning is fun, but it is frustrating. Yeah. 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 So, fun fact, I did a introductory Japanese course when I was at uni, and I have an A1 certificate in Japanese, but I can't pronounce it. I can't say anything. I can't. I'm useless. So, yeah. So far we can make that 3 languages that I have studied for at least a year and cannot communicate basic words in. So that's good. That's good. But I hope you're both doing better than I did. You haven't met anyone that speaks Japanese except your professor. Yeah, I think that's a thing with, like, I don't know, Europe in general. There's not really many Japanese speakers. It's quite hard to find people. Okay. So, it is time for the Wheel of Suffering. It's time for the Wheel of Misfortune to come back. Ugh. I'm sighing intensely. Isn't Japanese really hard? It is, to be fair. Well, I don't know. It's a strange one. To me, like, the grammar and pronunciation made intuitive sense, but it was kanji that I really struggled with. I really, really struggled with it. It's because it just requires pure repetition. Like, you just have to sit and study the things over and over and over again. There's no other way. It's just exposure. And I'm not very good at that. I'm not very good at that. Okay. Let's spin the wheel of misfortune. Are we ready? What am I going to be forced to do now? I dread to think. I'm scared. I've got pain. Let's try and do it. Let's try and do it. You learned English through games and podcasts because your school courses suck. Yeah, it's the same in the UK. Immersion is a really good way to learn languages, to be fair. Like, at least, well, I mean, I'm saying this as somebody who's aggressively monolingual and has never lived outside of an English-speaking country. So, yeah. But I've been told immersion's really good. I've got a friend who's been trying to learn through the immersion method, and they've had really good results from what I can tell. So, yeah. Basically, watch anime. Watch anime to learn Japanese. Definitely good advice, I think. Okay, let's spin the wheel of misfortune. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Spin! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lecture about an anime topic of your choice. Again. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Definitely good advice. Nothing can go wrong. Exactly, exactly. Okay, anime topic of my choice. I wonder if this is going to work today. My tablet. I wonder if it's going to work today. It worked when I'm sorry for the noises. It worked when I did the first lecture. Let's see if it works with the second one, because when we tried to do the emoji, it just was like, no. Don't like this. Let me preemptively move this here. There we go. That's more like it. What? I'm breaking things. Okay. Oh, I think it's working today. That's good. Okay. Yes, it's working today, I think. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. Let me move that there slightly. And then I will find paint. There we go. Cool. Okay. And then let me find this. Haha, perfect. Okay, okay. We are getting places. Excellent. Okay. Let's put that there. Actually, no, let's put it back. I don't like that. There we go. Okay. Oh, I've lost it. It's died. It's died. This isn't good. I'm breaking things. Ah! Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. Let's do an anime lecture. Do you have anything like psychological profiles for anime characters from an anime that you're currently watching, or analysis charts or something? That's a good question. That's a good question. That might be something that I could think about. Yeah. That might be something I could think about for a future stream, actually, is the Dere types, perhaps. Off the top of my head, I can't work out what I could do, but I do have an idea for something that I can talk about, which is, let me know if anyone's interested in this. Tuari. Dere types. I think I can make a whole lecture out of that. That's the thing. That's the thing. Let's see. Tuaru, yes. Let me bring up a picture. Let me bring up a picture. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. You know, last time I had to have the little K on. We're doing that again. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay. Let's talk about... Let's talk about... Yes, it's an anime. It's the Tuaru series. So, it's a certain this one here is a certain scientific... Is that a certain No, that one is a certain magical index. This one is a certain scientific accelerator. And this one is a certain scientific railgun. Okay? I'm sorry for the model jankiness right now. I can't get this in a position where it's accurately capturing my face and it's upsetting me. Okay. So, Tuaru. Let me move this down, actually. It's covering the timer. There we go. Okay. So, Tuaru is a series, right? Where basically there is like a magical side and there is a scientific side. The magical side is all like spells and demons and, you know, incantations and stuff like that. And it's all like through the lens of religion. So, you know, there's like a... for example, there's like an Anglican church, and then there's like a definitely not a Catholic church, and they definitely don't hate each other and try and fight each other with spells. And then there's also the scientific side, which is all about espers, and that's what I want to talk about, right? So I want to talk about Tuaru's espers. So I have a theory for how this works. I've not actually read the light novels, which I probably should do in order to find out if my headcanon is what actually the lore is. But I have an idea for how this works. So the Esper powers, everybody has to go through some kind of like educational program. And then for some people, when they go through this, actually most people, when they go through this, they unlock their Esper abilities. And there's a whole bunch of different Esper abilities that people can have. Some of them can, you know, control electricity. Some of them can control water. And there's like different ranks for how powerful their Esper ability is. So the people in the top rank, the most powerful people, they can control magnetic fields, or they can control, they can do mind control by from what I understand, it's by manipulating like fluid density in people's brains, which is pretty interesting. Or by one of the most powerful ones can like manipulate what is it, like vectors? Like you know, in physics there's like vectors. The character can manipulate vectors. It's very overpowered. But there's a range of abilities. Now, at least in the anime, from what I understand, it hasn't been explicitly explained how these Esper abilities work, but it's kind of implied in a few different ways, I think. And I think that the Esper abilities are a manifestation of people's perception. So, how does just like our understanding of the world work? Well, you can argue that there's like an objective reality to the world, right? And a lot of science is based off that idea that there is an objective reality that we can measure. But as humans, our understanding of the world is filtered through our own perceptions, and it's also filtered through our existing beliefs. So, what do I mean by that? So, for example, if you look, if you, for example, present just like a cold hard fact towards somebody. So, for example, I don't know, let's say, oh gosh, all of the examples that I have off the top of my head are incredibly political. Um, okay. I'm struggling. Oh dear. Let's just okay. Let's just go with the politics. Let's just do it. Let's say in your country, if you're British, stick with me. In your country, the number of British immigrants is increasing. Now, some people have pre-existing political biases and beliefs about the world, and they'll be like, okay, cool, diversity is good. I like British people, you know, they can come on in and make our society more interesting. And there's other people that are like, oh, you know, British people are different to us. Not so sure about that one, Chief. I'm not sure if I like the number of British immigrants increasing. So it's the same fact, but it's filtered through two different perceptions of the world. I think that what happens in Tuaru for the Esper abilities to manifest is that they are able to take their perception of the world and make it into reality. So, for example, I've spelled, wait, perception. Yes, I have spelled that right. Okay, good. So let's take, for example, Mikoto. Let's take Mikoto, for example. Mikoto is one of the level 5 Espers, so she's one of the strongest ones. And she can manipulate magnetic fields. So electromagnetic fields, sorry. So she's got control over magnetic fields and also electricity and all sorts of stuff related to that. Her perception of the world, I think what has happened when she did the educational program is that her perception of the world shifted slightly so that she started to be able to perceive magnetic fields in her reality, okay? So she can perceive these magnetic fields that are in the world, okay? But then something about the educational program meant that she can now manifest her perceptions. And that means that she can use electricity. I can't, oh my gosh, that's so bad. That means that she can, you know, use electromagnetic fields in her day-to-day life. She can manipulate them, okay? Now, I find this a really, really interesting idea because it's building off the fact that all of us as individuals have our own individual perceptions of the world, okay? We all have slightly different understandings of how the world is working. We all have slightly different actual, like, sensory perceptions of how the world is. You know, some people, I mean, aside from, like, you know, obvious things like some people are blind, some people are deaf, etc., etc., we all have, like, slight, unique differences in the abilities that we have, right? So yeah, for example, our visual ability. My eyesight is very, very bad. My eyesight is so bad. So I would not have anything that would involve seeing. But I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at, like, detecting when things in the environment have changed. So maybe my ability would be something to do with that. I don't know. But yeah, it means that there's basically an indefinite, like, number of possible abilities because there's an infinite number of possible ways that people can perceive the world. You know, one person could have a natural understanding of electromagnetic fields, another person could have a natural understanding of how vectors work, another person can have a natural understanding of, like neuroscience, for example, and understand how chemical concentrations work. That's how she does it. But it also means that because people can generally be average, that's something that we use a lot in psychology. We look at averages. It means that there's also trends. So, for example, there's what's kind of called the Electromaster category, I think, but there's like a classification of espers in this world that can manipulate electromagnetic fields to some extent or another, or their ability is somehow related to it. And I find that so interesting because it's like the model example of how there can be how you can average people together into groups that are kind of like inherently helpful and in terms of understanding the world. Thank you, little bell thing. But it also showcases that there can be significant amounts of individual variation within it. And it shows that, you know, our sensory perception and our understanding of the world. Also, I should understanding. I should emphasize that too. Our sensory perception and understanding of the world can uniquely influence the information that's coming in and how we understand it. And then that in itself can be used to manifest abilities. I find that such a cool concept. It's very cool. I like it. Go watch A Certain Scientific Railgun if you haven't. Definitely watch it. Very, very good. Is it acceptable to guide the raid to myself? I would just send the raid to you anyway. That is fine. You don't have to spend the points to do that. I'll just do it. Anyway, thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you found this mildly interesting. Let me know what you think of my hypothesis. Let me know what you'll think. Let me know what you'll think. I don't even know if this was a hypothesis. This was me just like, this was my headcanon. Thank you for listening to my headcanon about how this works. Yeah, we've learned something maybe. I don't know. Go watch the series, and then I would love to just like... I'd love to know what people think about it, but then I would also love to do like an in-depth analysis of Misaki, who is the one who she does mind control by manipulating, well, from my understanding, by manipulating the concentration of neurotransmitters in people's brains, which is that's a concept. That's a concept. But like, a really cool thing about her character is there's like too many degrees of freedom in that, but she controls it by like having set options that she uses like a physical object to manage. I think that's very cool. You got to run now? Thank you, Teo. You take care too. I hope you have a good start to the stream. Hi, Lord to Basil. Hi. How are you? Oh, and Miguel, you're heading off to your English class. Oh, sorry, English? No, Japanese class. I hope you enjoy. I hope it goes well. 9 out of 10 needs more citations. This is true. We always need citations. This is very, very true. Sounds biological. It is. I'm not going to lie. Watch it. If you haven't already, watch it. I think it's very cool. And then there's like the entire like religious side as well, which is a whole thing in itself, but for obvious reasons, I'm more drawn to the science side. Okay. Oh, there's also there's a lot of like medical and biological ethics stuff that comes up in this series as well. So if that takes your fancy, definitely watch. Let's put that away. Okie dokie. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed this. You're okay? I'm glad to hear it, Lord Basil. I'm glad to hear it. I've added so many things to my backlog since discovering this stream. That's good. I'm glad. Normally I'm not very good for anime recommendations, but I think now that the seasonals that I've watched are slightly outdated, it actually means that it's like horseshoed round, and I can do recommendations again, so that's cool. I like that. You missed the good part. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that whole lecture again. Let's see. Okay, right. Let me put my tablet away. And then... That was mildly painful. Okay. We're back onto one suffering backlog. The suffering backlog is right down. We have one more challenge to do, unless I suddenly get 2 followers in the next... Should I do another 45 minutes of work? Wait. I need to know what Husbando Mod thinks. Husbando Mod, what do you think? Should I do 45 minutes of work, or should I do half an hour of work? What do you think? Let me know your preference, please. Currently studying like a good lad? Good job. Well done. I'm proud of you. You're doing a good job. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I need to I need to try and end the stream before two more people follow. I didn't advertise that much today though because I was running so late, so I don't think it's gonna happen. And also I need to finish up like not not too late because I think me and Husbandamon are gonna go to Nando's to celebrate good progress on the thesis. We're gonna go to Nando's. I don't know if this is like officially a thing, but I'm making it a thing. Okay, I've had no response from Husbando so I'm going to do a 45-minute work session, and then I might just reduce it down to half an hour. I don't know. It depends on how I feel in about 10 minutes. Cheeky Nando's, exactly. Cheeky. Thank you for the psychologist react suggestion. I will have a look at that. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I have a whole playlist for reaction content for when I'm feeling tired, but I still want to stream. So that's going to be a thing that's happening at some point. What's Nando's? It's a like a chicken restaurant chain here in Europe. I think it's across most of Europe now. Actually, I think fair chunks of Europe have it now. But yeah, they do like South African flavored chicken, but they have pretty good not chicken options too. Like their vegetarian options are very good. So yeah, it's one of those places that's just consistently decent. Anyway, yes, I will set the timer now, and let's try and get some work done, and then I'll come back for what may be the final challenge, which is kind of sad, but we can do it. We can do it. Okay, so if you're working, get some good stuff done. I believe in you. You can do it. If not, I hope you enjoy your vibe, and yeah, I will see you in an unspecified time period. See you then. Hello. Hello, 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 everybody. It is time. It is time. A final break. It's time. We're here. We're vibing. I have been writing up analysis, which is very fun and cool. Hydrate, thank you. Dead hyperspace. Let me hydrate. Yummy, yummy water. And also posture check. Let me That was more aggressive than I intended it to be. Okay, so yeah, I've been writing up analysis for this thesis chapter, and I'm at the point so basically there comes a point where you just basically need to have loads of numbers and tables and stuff, and that's the bit that I'm at right now. It's not very fun. It's not very cool. But the good news is that I've already done the analysis, so it's mostly just formatting. There's one exception. Oh, two exceptions, where I appear to have just literally pasted in a bunch of output and just said, you know, that's a problem for future me. So that's cool. But otherwise, you know, things are good. Things are good. Churros and a sweet doner roll in crepes. What? Churros and a sweet doner roll in crepes if I can find space for it, or pre-made sweeter wrap. That sounds chaotic. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm really not sure how I feel about that. I'm shedding tears. It's almost over. I know. It's so sad, isn't it? So sad. So sad. But we have time for one more suffer. I'm here to suffer one last time. I really hope that nobody follows in the next, you know, like 15 minutes, because that would be awkward. That would be awkward. The real suffer-a-thon was the friends that we made along the way. Exactly. You know what's up. 50-page appendix, my beloved. Yeah. I think my appendices are like weirdly spread out over all sorts of places. Like, because all of my study materials were all like put in a pre-registration. So yeah, I'm like linking out to external places rather than putting in actual appendices. Which, like, looking back, at the time I was just doing it because I was like, yeah, pre-registration, I'm a good scientist, I know what I'm doing. And now I'm like, oh, thank you. Now I don't have to collate all of my appendices in one place because I've already done it before. And that makes my life a lot easier. I can just add in a URL at the end and be like, appendices can be found at these URLs. And then, yeah, that's it. Oh, that'll be so nice. How much coding in R have you got left? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 studies to analyze the data for, I think. So a fair bit, but they're all pretty straightforward. They're mostly just like, yeah, simple analyses like ANOVAs and regressions. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, we have one more suffer roll. This is so sad. Where's the spinny thing? Oh wait, I've accidentally where's my counter? Where's my counter gone? It's broken. When did that happen? Oh, there we go, I fixed it. That was definitely not my... What is going... Okay. It's got a mind of its own. What's it doing? I don't know. Churros is not chaotic. It's just a dessert that I can offer that also makes use of deep frying bath alongside fries and chipperek. This is true, actually. Sweet doner roll is chaotic, but you've probably seen Hong Kong bubble waffles. Yes, I have, yeah. And I doubt banana, Nutella, and marshmallows topped with whipped cream and crepes is going to taste much worse. This is true. Why not try it? The counter desires more suffering. I know. I think the counter's been enjoying this more than anyone else. Okay. It's time to do our last roll. It's time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Spinny time. What will the wheel of misfortune bring me today? Shine upon us, O wheel. Oh no. Okay. Iconic, I guess. Iconic. This is technically like a duet thing. Originally, I think somebody suggested to do a duet with Husbando Mod, but he's not here. He's not here right now. He's gone somewhere else for a minute. So, you know, I have to do it by myself. That's fine. I can do that. I have a very chill voice in a good way. I'm glad. I'm glad. Although I feel like I veer between like chill and chaotic quite dramatically. So yeah. Those are words. They are indeed. So, this is the song Edamame by BB No Money and Rich Brian. It's a meme. And I do actually know this one. It's a good way to end it? I think so too. I think so too. We're learning that a karaoke stream would be a fan favourite. It genuinely would be. I don't know what's wrong with all of you, because I am awful at singing and rapping and everything else. I don't know why you're all forcing this upon me. Like, genuinely, I don't understand. Okay, let's pause this. Let's bring this over here. Like, what is it about hearing somebody that's bad at singing do singing that you enjoy? And why is it always rap as well? There we go. Baby No Money, Edamame. I know the lyrics. Oh, there's lyrics from a channel called The Vibe Guide. Maybe we should go with that. Oh. Okay. We've got The Vibe Guide. That's good. Thank you, Vibe Guide. We can still hope for follows, subs, or a raid. No, please no. Please no. Cap. So true. So true. I think that if you look up the definition of Gap Moe, I may well be the definition, to be honest. Okay, let's see. If you're awful, then in the same way as you're awful in the same way that fast food is. Might be bad for us, but we enjoy it immensely. You will just enjoy my suffering. I don't know what's wrong with you. Why do you enjoy watching me embarrass myself in front of like 10 people? I don't actually know how many people are watching. I have the counter turned off. It's more the enjoyable energy of the party, I guess. Yeah, this is true. Okay, so it's time for the final suffer of the day, of the week. We're not doing any more suffering after this. This is concluding the sufferathon. It's time for me to cover BB No Money, Edamame, featuring Rich Brian. I hate this so much. I don't know if I know the lyrics to this, so this might be another Clint Eastwood situation. I'm sorry. Okay. Are we ready? I'm not ready. I feel anxious, but let's do it anyway. Balls hanging low while I pop a bottle off a yacht, chain swanging, clang cling, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always after Guala yet, and you are not badass B. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She's got a big bad dumper, drop it low. Mama called me and she's happy with the growth. Never ever fought for a 40, that's an oath. A kidney, I bought a million options of the stock and I stopped doing the green. Oh, no, wait. I need to bring up the lyrics. Oh, no. Got a bad baby and she's independent. Too many people older than me that's seeking attention. Oh, no, wait a second. Let's start again. I need the lyrics. This isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. I can't do this. I want to do this properly, and I can't work with it like that. Okay, we're getting the official music video, and I'll look up the lyrics. Wait. Edamame. BB No Money. If I'm just going to be stumbling over it because it's going too fast, then it's no fun. At least not for me. I get very stressed out. Okay, we can do this. Whoa. Calm down. There we go. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, let's try again. Look at these guys. They're loving life. Balls hanging low while I pop a bottle off a yacht, chain swanging, clang cling, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always after Guala yet, and you are not badass B. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She's got a big bad dumper, drop it low. Mama called me and she's happy with the growth. Never ever fold for a 40, that's an oath. Popped a kidney, I bought a million options of the stock and I stopped doing the green. Man at Rocky Arenas, bring the peace, and I'm bumping the park in the car, pretending that I got her eyes on me. Yeah, got a bad baby and she's independent. Too many old When I warned about the goodies, man, I should have listened. I went, well, of my money, my strangest addiction. She tit for dick, I let her, I had to dip. I'm off for fifth, I'm a rich now. I bought a whip, I painted pink, it drive itself, the fuck you think? Yeah, I'm rich now. Hey, little mama, yeah, you heard about me. I'm a poppy like a pea, yeah, edamame, yeah. Feels so hot like I'm chilling on the beach, yeah, baby in the sun like the Teletubbies. Balls hanging low while I pop a bottle off a yacht, chain swanging, clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always after Guala, yeah, and you are not bad as speak. Keep on going till you hit the spot, whoa. I'm a big bad hunter with the bow. She's got a big bad thumper, drop it low. Mama called me and she's happy with the growth. Never ever fold for a 40, that's enough. The club and taking shots if you got your mask off. In the photo you were getting cropped off. Oh my gosh. This guy's flow is too fast. PBS, my ice is fake, your life is fake. I choose to do it for my pocket's sake. You're basing your opinions on what the major says. I renovate the bad energy I erase. Yeah, I don't really ever want to talk. I don't really ever want to talk. Guess I'm going back to the suck. This money never really stop. Hey, little mama, yeah, you heard about me. I'm a puppy like a pea. Yeah, hey, it's gravy. Hey, it's not so hot like I'm chilling on the beach, yeah, baby in the sun like the Teletubbies. Balls hanging low while I pop a bottle off a yacht, chain swanging, clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always after Guala, yeah, and you are not bad as speak. Keep on going till you hit the spot, whoa. I'm a big bad hunter with the bow. She's got a big bad dumper, drop it low. Mama called me and she's happy with the growth. Never ever fold for a 40, that's an oath. Oh, man. I hate that so much. I can't do Rich Brian's bits. It's too hard. BB No Money's fine because he's just like generic mumble rap. Okay. Thank you for listening to my thing. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's pretend that never happened. I like how you're so polite with it. Yes, absolutely. If we ever get to 100,000 followers, I'll bring on something stochastic and we'll have the Husbando mod edition. I'll try and learn the Rich Brian parts and he can do the BB No Money parts. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? That'd be awful. Okay, well, let's pretend that never happened. Yeah. That's I'm cringing so hard at myself that I think I'm actually like astral projecting. So on that note, I think it would be good. Oh my god. Let's finish. Let's stop. New unspeakable incident dropped. Exactly. A new biohazard just occurred. Well, that means that I can officially set the suffering backlog to 0. Yay! I'm free! I did not finish 2 thesis chapters. I finished 1.5. I think that's pretty good. That'll do. I think I'll probably... The lore deepens. So true. I think that I'll probably keep doing co-working streams in general. They'll probably be more like 4 hours long, or I don't know, maybe I'll keep doing day-long ones, but with significantly less suffering, hopefully. Hopefully we never have to suffer again. What should I put on as background music in the meantime? I will keep the Wheel of Misfortune for the future. But yeah, otherwise, I think we're good. And I think we're done. So, with that being said, the Sufferathon is done. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you so much. It's been weirdly fun, actually. I was not expecting it to be as fun as it has been. And yeah, it means a lot that you've all come to observe me suffer. That's very cool. Wheel of Misfortune Permanent Edition. I think it may well be. Wide. I know. So, we're going to close off by raiding Tayu again. We raided Tayu earlier in the week, but, you know, Tayu's just been so consistently supportive. And also, it's trying out a new stream idea today. I think it's like introspective art. So it's not therapy, but it's inspired by art therapy, which I think is a really cool concept. So let's go raid into Tayu. Where's the raid message? There's the raid message. And yeah, thank you again for joining the absolute mess of a suffer-a-thon that this has been. And we will, yeah. I don't have like a consistent schedule at the minute. I'm doing guerrilla streams basically, I think, until my PhD ends. Or at least probably until the end of April. But yeah, the best way to keep up to date is to follow, which I think probably you all do. So yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out for more co-working streams. Sometimes I do actual educational content, which is very cool. Like the lectures and reading papers on stream. Not ASMR, just normal. Although, perhaps. And sometimes I even play games. At the minute well, not at the minute. We're meant to be playing Steins Gate. I've kind of fallen off on that. And then we do random other games too. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And yeah, let's go say hi to Teu. And thank you all for joining. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.